Hey, it's Finnick. I'm back with another Palia tour. I'm here with Fantasy, and this is a really interesting plot that I knew just a little bit about. I haven't seen this before, but I got a little bit of the deets beforehand. Fantasy, you're my tour guide. Where we're going?
All right. Well, welcome to Fantasy Town. A-
Ooh,
And if you just step in here and over the little bridge,
ooh,
we'll start
hey.
with the boardwalk.
Oh, nice, 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 nice.
So this is the
I
middle of town.
I like to do a lot of if you see me pause, I'm looking around. I'm doing my camera thing. You know how it goes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I
It's
totally
so cool that
dig.
you're here in my plot.
Aw, shucks. I totally dig like all the flower choices that you did, and I point out a lot of little things, as you know, but I'm totally gonna follow you. I'm just kind of looking around this little entrance area, and I think I really dig this. Like you got everything that you need. I know some people, myself included, to kind of lead with the fence and stuff, but you got
No fences.
the Magic Market archway, you got your iron chest up front and repairs. Like you got everything you need. It's pretty efficient plot here. But yeah, I'm following
Yeah.
you. Where shall we go?
Uh, if you just want to come down here and check out the boardwalk itself, in the middle of the buildings here, and then we'll check out each building.
I like the seating around this flow tree. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then you got the bonsai here.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Lots to see.
you give a lot of focus to different things, which is really neat. Yeah.
All right. So we'll start on this side of town.
Okay.
This is the tailor,
Ooh,
and of course, it's dedicated to Gel there on the wall. So you've got your little sitting
nice.
area here, and then behind the curtain, you've got your fitting area.
Ah, very nice. What fascinate what fascinates me the most about paleo tours in general is just like we have the same kind of inventory of items like to pick from, but
Hmm.
everybody does it differently. And you totally got the Taylor thing going on. So
Yeah, and then down in the back there is um, the work area for the tailor. Of course, the machines and all these bugs are silk producing bugs. There's at least one of each. It's doubles of and multiples of some.
yes. This is where the magic happens right here.
Hmm. And then it continues into the bug garden, which I'm glad you're here at night actually, because it does look prettier at night. And these are the rest of the bugs that do not produce silk.
These are the rejects. No, I'm just playing.
And I do have a couple of bug plushies, but I have a couple more to get.
Always gotta, save room for more stuff, you know what I mean? Because if
Yeah.
you get everything done, then there's nothing more to do.
Oh, there's another plot to build.
Yeah, exactly.
I
There you go.
suppose
That's a
after
way to
that.
think about it. Yeah.
So we're not going to continue at the back. I'm going to go to the next building first.
I have a special appreciation for this particular wallpaper in this hallway.
Ah,
It
yes.
just it feels nostalgic. It feels
Yeah, it
familiar.
does. It really does. I swear it was
S6,
in
if
my
you're watching,
childhood
like, hey,
home.
can we have the ability to change like the lighting, on our plot? That would be cool.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
This is the furniture shop, which is literally a bed and bath, displaying all of the higher end beds and all of the bathtubs and toilets.
Nice.
It was the only way I could think of to have beds, tubs in the game in this plot since it's a town and not houses. So that's why I did this.
Okay. Because of the way that my brain works, that's my disclaimer for you all on the other end of the TV screen, phone, how tablet, what have you. Do you or do you not see a face on this wall? Please tell
Yeah.
me. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. I want to know. I see a face. I see a face. It's a good face. This is a multifaceted room.
And then the workshop, and of course, dedicated to Tish.
Ah, yes. You'll have to forgive me, Fantasy. I tell a bunch of terrible jokes throughout the tour. I can't
It's
help
okay.
myself sometimes. Some people get it, some people don't. It's okay. It's okay. You could be like, dude, I'm so sorry.
And of course, the back of the shop here, the bug garden being over there, and behind the furniture shop is just a little, I don't know, dessert corner.
Hey, it's the break area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some Magi Market stuff.
Yeah, they ordered out from the Maji Market, wherever it is. Iuni brought over a bunch of snacks and they're having a whole party.
Yeah. And then over here is just another kind of entrance. This is the forest plot.
I really appreciate like the landscapes. I like this one. I feel like this one, okay. I
This is my
This is just
favorite
my
spot.
opinion. Yeah, this is my opinion. Like I think that this is probably one of the best ones, the best landscapes. One,
Yeah.
it has the most value. And I
Hmm.
think it's so cool. I'm gonna ramble here for a bit. Just little things like this that you change like the dynamic of where you decorate on your plot, right? Because the original one, you got your north and your south, like you got your Kilima uh room or the Kilima door, the Bahari door, right?
Right.
It completely changes the way that people decorate. So I feel like that's super cool. Sorry, ramble
No, no,
over.
that's cool.
Off the soapbox.
And then we have the gazebo, which is basically just a sitting area.
Basically, nah. I dig it. I dig it. Like all of these chairs, the hexagon rugs that you have, they all point to this one central little fire thing. That's really cool.
Yeah, I thought they went really well together.
I like gazebos. They feel so huge when you first get them, but then when you like put stuff in them, they shrink. And they're
Hmm.
perfect little pockets of decorating spots, you know?
Yeah. This is a forest area. Um, you've got a little fire pit here. Have a snack. There's some steak ready if you want, if you're hungry. And then
Wait a minute. Steak, these look a lot like mushrooms.
or
Uh
yeah, it's not, it's
maybe they're
grilled
like the
meat.
tomahawk steaks, you know? They got the
Yeah. And then of course it's dedicated to Tao and oh my goodness, forgot his Nahasian.
There you go. He
Yeah.
confessed his love to you. How dare you?
Yeah. No, yeah, all the
No,
trophies from hunting and stuff.
just got his picture and moved on. I get it. It's all
Of
right.
course,
Sorry,
the
Hassian.
nice place to cut the meat and grind it and stuff. And
Definitely.
then of
Definitely.
course, Tao's girlfriend is over here, but she ran away.
Oh, yep, yep, yep. I like the plushies to kind of keep her company.
Yeah. Yeah, there's plushies hidden all throughout
I
this
love it.
area. So this is the back of the restaurant. We haven't been there yet. We'll get
Okay.
there.
That's why,
So
this is why I follow people around. Because I wouldn't know that. I like the guide, like I like the guided tours because you're the expert here. You know exactly where you're going, you know exactly what order you want to show it in. You've been working on this for 6 months, so
yeah, yeah, at least.
you know, I'm along for the ride. It's all good.
So this is the museum, art gallery, library
Nice.
building. You've got all
Oh, it's
your
so
art.
fancy.
artifacts in here, and of course Gina and the Order. Um,
Ooh,
little.
oh, hey, that's a nice. Okay, let's appreciate this for a second. This is a really lovely contrast. This particular floor with that wallpaper and the items that you have in here, this really sells the whole uh this is a good look. This is a good thing to take inspiration from. Just because the colors that you use in here, this is a big contrast from this room in here. These are all warm colors,
Mhm.
right? It feels very official. And then in here it's lightened up. I'm sorry, I just got like a
The
big like
power of
appreciation
flow.
for it. Yes, the power of flow. The power of flow compels you.
And gems, of course. Yep, that's and another little study corner over here, and then the art gallery is down there.
See, yeah. Yeah, you totally this is where, in my opinion, like you totally you nail the transition. You got lighting, you got your gallery, the gallery walls. A nice mix of the different portraits here too. That's
Yeah,
cool
yeah.
stuff.
There's one of everything. I think there's two pirate paintings though, and I just have the one right now.
That's all you need. You got the one
Yeah,
with the boat, but like that one feels very Mona Lisa, doesn't it?
it does. Yeah, it
Yeah.
really does.
I wonder what the Palian version one of that would be. Hmm.
We're gonna go back out front
Okay.
instead of going behind. And then, of course, this is the workshop. You can buy gems, and it's dedicated to, of course, Hodari.
Nice. Very cool. I One of the things I always appreciate about Palia, I know I say it a million times, but I think this is just one of those things that sets it apart, is you do something cool, you get something you can show off in your house. And the only way to get that is to do the thing.
To
Like
play
to
the
mind
game,
the
yeah,
step. Yeah, play the game. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that's really
yeah. I
neat.
play pretty hard. There's only a couple of things that I'm missing in the game as a whole. And
And you
then
know
this
what?
is,
Always gives you something to work for.
yep, this is the flow garden.
Oh, it's a flow garden.
It's a flow garden. You got a
Good
little
choice
hot.
of the flowers too.
Oh,
Please
thanks.
continue.
No, I'm sorry. Hot dog stand. You've got all your large plushies, giant plushies, I think they call them. And I like the way
Yes.
these two fit together at the back end to create that fountain tail.
Nice. Okay. Who else sees like a monkey on this pirate flag here, but then when you get up close, it's a choppa?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't, it's my brain. Sorry. I dig this. I also like the building blocks. You got the portholes here.
hmm
That's a good
I didn't
look.
know what to do with a great big fish. So that's what I did with it.
That's exactly what you did. Did you know that Hodari means hot dog in Finnish?
No, I didn't know that, but that doesn't
No.
surprise me.
Yeah, right? The more
That's
you know.
funny.
So
And
I
this is
wanted
just
to
another, oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, no. I just wanted to point out that like when we got the mixed colored flowers,
hmm
I like that you put them here. You mixed them with the blue. I think
hmm
they're the hydrangeas, right?
Right.
Okay, I was afraid. I was like, I can't say the wrong thing. It looks like they are channeling flow in them, like the fact that you put them in this place, the ones that are close by the trees. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but I think it was.
It wasn't. I just thought they looked good there.
Hey, you know what? And also the datura flowers also like they
Those
totally
are
got.
flowy,
Yeah, they're
definitely.
totally
Yeah,
flowy.
yeah,
Excellent.
they
Yeah.
are flowy. And then, yes, and here we just have another little seating area, and the market.
Oh, looks like you dug all the coins out of the wishing well.
I supplied coins so people can wish with those coins.
Yeah,
That
there
was
you
the
go.
idea.
It is a
Yeah.
subsidized wish.
Yeah, it's just another little garden, a little you can sit here and play chessy while you eat your hot dog. And it just goes back out to the boardwalk, that path.
I'm going to ask something, and I
Yeah.
know it's going to be very hard.
Okay.
Don't say just. It's not
Uh-huh.
just a thing. It's a thing that you've worked on for 6 months.
Right.
Yeah. It's
It is.
don't minimize it. It's cool. It's
Okay.
cool stuff. It's not
Thank you.
just a fountain. It's a frickin' fountain. You're like, this is my frickin' fountain.
Behind here, this is the back of the library museum thing.
Ooh,
And of
that's
course you got
good.
your bird there, but he's gone.
That's okay.
And we've got the Frogbert family picnicking up here.
Excellent. I really I okay, it's a little thing, but like you did not neglect lighting at all. I really like that. I know we're like noon and stuff, but I like the Emberborn stuff and the seating and you colored the light the wall lamps. Like that's a good
Hmm.
look. That's a good look. It
Yeah,
just
those are the
everything
Ravenwood
jives. Yeah.
lamps. Hmm.
They have little witches hats on them.
Yeah.
All right, I'm following you. I just, you know,
Okay. And
I
this
live
is
from one distraction to the next, so
this is our aquarium. Of course, it's dedicated to Einar.
nice. How cool would it be just to talk like Einar for a day?
Right. And
That's
in
cool.
this room, you have all of the small fishes and the rare ones here.
Oh, nice use of that layout. You got the buoys
Yeah. And then this is the
hanging with
medium
the
sized fish.
buoys.
Yeah.
Nice.
And the rare ones in the middle.
That's a good display. Really, just kind of how you staggered them up.
I liked it. Yeah. I was tired of things being symmetrical, if that's the
Mmm.
right word. Is that the right word?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And here they
Yes.
are symmetrical, but got to have some change.
Yeah, exactly. Not everything's symmetrical, like the chests here, the crates.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And we'll go back through our little path here.
Okay, following you. Mhm.
And we'll see the farm where all the magic happens. Apparently, I need to weed it and tend to it.
Nah, we passed the time zone. So,
So this is where all the cakes and the pies and the jams get made.
ooh, here we go. I dig the this is really cool. You got really good transitions. Like you totally know how to make a space, especially with the
Mhm.
different wallpapers, patterns and stuff that you get. And
Yeah,
I
I
have
love
a
them.
special appreciation for, you know, people that use like this is, you know, one of the early wallpapers and stuff, but when you make this work really well, this is a really it's a big talent, you know? Cuz it's one thing just to slap any old wallpaper on the wall. But like you got nice accent walls and everything. You got lighting and this is where the maters get seated and
Yep,
the coffee gets
yep.
ground and
And then, of course, I do have the worm farms, but they're tucked away at the back here. Not much to see,
yeah.
really.
Yeah, they're just, you know, it's where the
Yeah,
worms happen. But you got nice balance and everything. So
that's why I put the sink there at the back door to wash up after dealing with the worms. And of
exactly.
course, the Bahari exit is different here on this plot. So
Yes, it is. I feel like I'm in Narnia all of a
yeah,
sudden.
right? I love Narnia.
Me too.
Aslan's my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's go to the front again. Back through the flow garden. And we're almost done. We just have the main building.
The big grand reveal. Hey,
Yes.
seriously though, y'all are watching this right now. Give me a thumbs up. I want to know. I want to know what you're thinking. Just get your fingers ready, because usually this is where it gets real. So let's go on inside. This is one of the coolest things that like we've gotten in Palia is the Grand Harvest House, because this is how you make a statement, right?
Yeah,
So we
this is my
appreciate
baby.
absolutely, and as it should be, because I'm just looking around. You got that wallpaper. It just looks so nice and rustic. You got really cool use of the chest to make sort of uh,
Coffee table.
a fancy coffee table. Yeah, you know. And what a grand entrance though. Like this wallpaper just it feels like I'm in a lodge. You got a whole
Yeah,
tavern thing going on.
very cool.
It is very cool. The second thing that has really transformed Palia has been the building blocks.
Yes.
And if there's not a thing that exists in Palia, you can make it a thing.
Hmm.
It just has blown my mind. People have created entire structures. Created different types of furniture.
Castles. Yeah.
Castles. Yes, castles. Yeah, for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah. Yeah. It's unlimited now what you can do.
Yeah.
Unlimited.
All right, cool. We'll go this way. That was my next question.
Yep. This is
Hello,
the restaurant
good
side of
sir.
it.
Had to bow to the lucky Zeki. He's got eyes
The
everywhere.
maitre d',
Ooh, yes. Cool.
and then your chef's
And
table here.
cool colors. Oh,
Yeah, I do
you got
like
a,
that.
oh, nice touch.
Yeah.
Nice
And where all
touch,
the magic
chef's table.
happens, of course, is in here. These two rooms.
Ooh.
I would have done more actually in these rooms here, but I'm capped, so I had to rob Peter to pay Paul.
I gotcha. I gotcha.
So some of it I
Always
had to try
happens.
and make good use of the limited items I could put in.
But you know, yeah, it's if we had unlimited items, I think it would make for some messy plots, you know.
Oh
But
yeah,
the fact
yeah.
that like we have these limitations, I think that's what really drives some creativity. So,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
this is
Yeah, you gotta think.
very well executed. Like I dig your use of wallpapers, the accent walls. I love the chef's table. You know, that's a really nice touch. It's fancy.
Thank you. We'll go upstairs. We got a
Okay.
live band playing.
Ooh. Oh, here. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, are you up here?
Yep.
Oh, you
I'm
look like you're
sneaky sneak.
downstairs still. There you are. Okay. Yeah, just some more tables, couch, band.
I love the band idea. Live music. And you
Yeah.
know what? This is where you go for the acoustics, right?
Hmm.
They're playing up here. You got some people that are hanging out, and it echoes throughout the entire Grand Harvest House. So that's really cool. Really cool. Just yeah, just you got all the I love it. It's just a cute little ramp. Because they're whittle. They gotta climb up on the stand.
Yeah. Stairs are too big.
They are. But you know what? Every time I walk up them, my camera smacks the underside of like the top floor.
And then if you have to go to the bathroom, you come through here.
Oh, if you have to.
There is an outhouse outside the restaurant in the wooded area, and the bathroom in here for more civilized folk.
Ah, yes. Not Zeki. So I think this is kind of cool. Most people just kind of tuck away their like play game and hide the toilet. But the fact that you kind of have it off with the hallway pieces,
Hmm.
and I think that's a really cool way of doing it, especially with like any of the dynamic wallpapers. They work so well in small spaces.
Hmm.
Um, you get to see more of them that way. So that's really cool. Good execution.
Yeah. Hideaway bathroom.
Yes, absolutely.
And then you are welcome to come out here for some ale and some snacks and just kind of chill. This is my favorite chill spot.
Nice. Yeah. You know, it's the beauty of doing it this way as far as like having you, guide me around. It's because like we're walking around and like I could be like, oh, that's a really cool thing, but like you're like context. Context is important.
Yeah. The idea behind the mind of the creator.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
And
This is super
that
cool.
is Fantasy Town.
Awesome. So, where would be the coziest place for some Q&A time? Yeah. So, Q&A time, let's get the deets, shall we? We are engineered for conversation.
It's pretty cool.
I know a little bit about you. You told me that, you've been playing since open beta, right?
Hmm.
What do you think
Yeah, around
has
August, I think it was.
Yeah. What do you think has been like the most challenging thing about this plot to decorate?
Oh, the most challenging thing was having it what I thought completed.
Mm-hmm.
And then they brought in this two-floor harvest house. And
Mm-hmm.
then they brought in the building blocks. And then I took a look and I'm like, oh my God, how do I even do that? Because I wanted that harvest house in there. I originally had a regular harvest house here, and I had rooms coming off of that. The bar was quite different because there was no building blocks. So
Yeah.
I had built it out of the chests, the treasure chests,
Yeah.
and I had built it out of that. And then for the top, to make it look more bar-like, I had used cutting boards.
Oh yeah.
And I
Yeah.
colored those cutting boards and then I laid them out across the top. So it was like a U-shaped bar, if you can
Awesome.
picture it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it took up a lot of things, right? All of those chests on top of each other, and then all of the cutting boards took up a lot of spaces for things. So I was actually quite happy when the harvest house came because that and the building blocks gave me a different way of doing it that actually saved me some spaces. But that was the challenge. It was removing just this section of the plot, only this section of the plot, and trying to put in the double harvest house and fill it out the way that I wanted to. So it
Mm,
did change quite a bit, but I'm happy with the end result.
awesome. All right, so
Yeah.
next question is this is I cook them up as you're talking, right? So
Okay.
next one is you're at item cap, right? So my theory here is let's say we get a new thing in Palia, like a new flow thing or something. I don't really know. I'm just kind of guessing, right?
Hmm.
Let's say we get a new like flow plushie, right? Just kind of throwing it out there. What's the first thing at since you're at limit that's got to go?
I'd probably take a look at flowers.
Yeah?
Um, there's a lot of bunches up of flowers, like bunched up together, that I could probably thin out and still make look really good. So that might be the first thing I go for in the where the mining is, where the workshop is. Sorry,
Yeah.
There's a lot of gems and a lot of duplicate gems, so of course I could get rid of some of those.
The reason why I asked that question is because like when people run into these limits, and if they've been playing long enough, they already kind of have an idea, but sometimes people, including myself, just kind of get into analysis paralysis as to like what to do, when I run into stuff like this. So I like
Hmm.
to kind of ask people, what's their strategy? Because I think building is not just, it's more art than science, but sometimes there is
Hmm.
a little bit of science sprinkled in.
Hmm. Yeah, I've already had to take away, and it was the bug garden, some flowers in there, and that little spot that I told you was my favorite little spot where the big log is to the opening there. There
Yeah.
was a lot, it was a lot different there. It was a lot more crowded with trees and plants, so I got
Mm.
rid of some of that and made it more of an open area to compensate for other items I wanted to put in.
Yeah, yeah, totally. So
Yeah.
my next question is going to be, what design core do you think you are?
I don't know. I think some of it is clutter and some
Yeah.
of it isn't. So I think I'm a mash. It all depends on the area and the space that I'm designing as to what it's going to be and what my limitations are.
By that definition, you are a collecticore.
Okay.
The moment that I stepped into your aquarium, you said something that was totally quotable. You're like, not everything has to be, I don't want everything to be symmetrical. And
Right.
that right there, that was the most eclecticore thing you could have said. I was just like, ding, ding, ding. That my brain went. I was just like, yep, that's where it is.
Hmm.
There's another person that was a collecticore, and that is a person that I toured, who is in England. Y'all already know, but she said, "Angles are your friend," and I was like, "Whoa!" I like it made me sit back in my chair. I was like, "Whoa!" That just kind of blew me away. I totally think eclecticore. And what that means is that there's different kinds of eclecticore. I think eclecticore has a range. This is
Hmm.
kind of where I get into the whole science of all
It's
the
interesting.
the houses that I get to.
Hmm.
There's the houses of ooh and the houses of ah. The houses of ooh are the houses that make you go ooh. Those are eclecticore and cluttercore. Then there's the houses that make you go ah, and those are clean core and practicore.
Okay.
Eclecticore is a range because like you can have eclecticore that's like you have angles everywhere, you got everything, it's a different color, right? You have everything nice and balanced, but you're able to ebb and flow into clean core, clutter core, and practicore all at once. So that's kind
I'm
of where
well
you fit
rounded.
in. Yeah, well-rounded. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because the thing is that like while you're able to kind of go into all of these things, while you're able to go into parts that are symmetrical and not symmetrical, it's
Mhm.
still balanced throughout the entire thing.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's you, you know. Uh so I think my last question here is gonna be, what are your future plans?
A new plot.
A new plot.
Yeah, I was
What
thinking
do you got in
about
mind?
doing a traditional housing plot, like a house. But the thing about that sucks, in my opinion,
Hmm.
is that I can't reproduce the farm. I can't
Uh
reproduce the build it like the machines and stuff. I wish
yeah.
I could reproduce that on another plot.
Right,
That,
right, right.
that's all. But I get why I can't because then I'd have way too much
Yeah. No, I understand
production,
that.
right?
Yeah, I
But
understand
even if
that.
they were just reproductions of the same thing, but they didn't function, that would be awesome.
That's a good point. Yeah. Like
Like
that
gardening
really,
plots, but they didn't function. You could grow something on them
yeah.
and you could remove it, but you could never harvest it.
Right. That's a really cool point. That would be
And then, of
cool.
course, the machines, they just don't function.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
only the
yeah.
machines, your main machines that you bought function, or replicas. Maybe they could sell replicas,
Yeah,
like
that's
a store of
cool.
replicas.
There you go. That kind of like covers, another question that I like to ask every now and then. It's like, what do you want? What are you looking forward to in Palia, and like, what would be some good ideas? And that totally covers it.
Oh,
Well, I
one
know
other
you got a
idea I have.
list, don't you? Yeah, what do
No,
you
no,
got?
no, no, just one other one that I'd really like to have.
What's that?
And that would be, you've got all of your skill people, right?
Uh-huh.
Their shops, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you've got like bugs, fishing, mining. You've got all kinds of stuff you can buy with your metals besides furniture, right?
Right.
But with the furniture one specifically, there's nothing else to buy, and I'd like them to have color swatches. Like maybe you could buy a set of colors, like a tricolor thing or
Mm.
something,
Mm-hmm.
so that we have different colors, different. I'm not sure I'm looking for certain words and I can't think of them, but you know what I mean. Like I know
Yeah.
you can get the modification table, but it only has the 6 sets. I think it's six, five or
Right,
six
right.
different color sets. Why not be able to buy with metals, like color packages?
Ah, yes. Yes, I know what you're talking about. So let me make sure I got this correct, because everybody that's watching on the other end of the screen is probably like, ooh, 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 I know what she's talking about. I'm gonna take a stab at it, and maybe, hopefully, I don't mess this up, right?
Yeah.
But you have the same color palette, but like you're talking about hues, different hues of color, right?
Right, right. Have you ever played Skyrim Online? What is it called? Oh God,
Elder
ESO.
Scrolls Home. Yep, I
Yeah.
have.
So in Elder Scrolls Online, they have the little paint cans that you can get in the store
Hmm.
or in a chest or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's different colors, like 3 different colors that go together, right?
Oh, yeah.
Something like that. Like you have like a white, a blue, say two different hues of blue and a white,
Okay.
or a black and 2 different hues of red, or 3 different hues of green.
Ah, I see. I see. Yeah, that actually would be even better. It's not like the same, it's not like having the same six colors that would be, just different hues of the same six colors or five colors, right? But it would be like
No.
complementary sets of colors that, as we're sitting at this table, if you wanted the table to be black and you wanted the like the runner to be red, like you could do that,
Oh,
it
that
would be
would be
like
cool
different
too. Yeah,
different yeah,
yeah, yeah, that would be cool too if you could separate the
like
colors on the items.
a multi-color customization kit, not just I'm going to color it all blue or color it all purple, right? Yeah. That
Yeah,
that
yeah,
would be
sort of. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I'm just thinking about the colors. Like, you know how right now the chair that I'm sitting in,
yeah.
you can use one of the modification benches to change the colors on that chair, but it changes all the colors to whatever it decided, right? Whatever
Yes.
that color.
Yes.
Well, have more of those. Have more of
Yes.
what the modification bench offers, but have it so that you can buy metals and just maybe 3 different colors or something in a swatch that you can buy, and there's like 10 of them or 20 of them.
You know what I say to that? Shut up and take my Zeki coins.
Yeah.
That's a great
Yeah.
note to end on. That's a fantastic idea. Singularity 6, get busy, because we need more options for real. But yeah,
Yeah.
I wanna thank you like so much for taking the time to walk me around your plot. It's gonna be it's really cool. I think this is one of the most like it's always fun to see how people come up with innovative ideas for their plots, and I'll totally see you around for sure. Thanks again,
Yeah.
Fantasy.
Thank you. I appreciate you coming over and taking the tour. I really do.
Yeah.
Thanks so
Those of
much.
you who are on the other side, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what y'all think, and I will see y'all for the next one. Until next time, bye bye.